morning. Today is Tuesday, day 2 of Noah having his procedure. So last night and this morning was very interesting. Um, I wasn't able to record because I was just so tired. We did it at midnight, 4, and then 8. So the next time will be at 12, and then we'll have to get ready for Noah's follow-up appointment with his actual feeding specialist. So that's kind of like what we've been doing today. The husband is back there trying to calm Noah. So after this procedure, I don't know about other people, but Noah is not allowed to use a pacifier anymore. So we've been using a pacifier like most parents do to help him soothe, but because of this procedure and the way that his particular lip and tongue tie are set up, he can no longer use a pacifier. So we're trying to find ways for him to self-soothe. So that has been a challenge because Noah, he knows what works for him, and the pacifier usually would work, but since he can't do that, you have to find something else. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. I'm trying to get as much rest as I can. When Noah wakes back up, I'll definitely see if we can film the 12 p.m. Mouth exercises so that you can see us doing it. If not, I'm sure we'll be able to do it sometime today. If you've seen the video yesterday, you know it's pretty intense. But it's what we have to do to ensure that it doesn't reattach incorrectly for both the lip and tongue tie. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just resting, and I will definitely check in when we get ready to go to his follow-up appointment with his feeding specialist. Okay, bye. Good morning. Good morning. You ready to go outside? Let's go. I'm making the hubby something to eat for breakfast. And we're getting ready to get dressed after he finishes eating. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so we're on our way to the feeding specialist. Got little Noah in the back. Daddy right here.
Hey.
So today it's kind of like mommy and daddy's progress report on how well we've been doing the exercises. So I think because daddy's been doing them, I think we'll get an A+, but we'll see. Don't you think so, Daddy?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like now it's routine. He's calm now, but then he realizes once you touch his face in a particular manner that the exercises have to begin. And it just happens for a few seconds. It's nothing like forever and whatnot. So he's good. After a bit, depends on like the situation. He'll either be he gets calm, or if it's like feeding time, then yeah, he's gonna want that. But you know, he does a good job. You know, can't complain.
What was you pointing at?
I was pointing at the grandma on the John Deere mower. She's mowing her grass.
Oh. I was like, what? But yeah, so our feeding specialist will not let us record. So we'll probably let you know how it goes. And then this evening, we'll be able to show you how we're actually doing the exercise.
Did we, okay. Forgot his bib. Did we unloosen it in the back?
No. You want me to unlisten it, bib?
Yes, please.
All right, so we'll check in later. Bye-bye now. All right, so we just came back from the doctor's appointment. Let's see if I can focus in on little Noah. You can tell he's
Taking his socks off.
taking his socks off. Noah!
Noah D. Hey, Stink.
All right, well, he's not paying us any attention, but we just came back, and you know, overall it was a really awesome appointment. The specialist checked to see, you know, if we were doing the exercises right. We were, but we have to make just small tweaks to make sure that we're really getting the reach that Noah needs. And then what else happened?
And then he shocked us all. She started giving him some feeding exercises, and he was feeding himself, doing it very well. One other thing that she did was she gave him a cup, and she took the valve out that helps to stop water. And once she showed him once, he was all good after that. He wanted to do it on his own. He drank the water. He took a Ritz cracker, one of the small ones for kids, and put the whole thing in his mouth and ate it with no problem.
I think that was the most shocking, because I was holding him, and so she put a mirror up so that I could see. But to see him take the cup and drink it, and this we're talking about ice cold water that we didn't even know we could give him. He took it and he just drank it straight. Like, I mean, mind you, Noah is 9. He just turned 9 months old yesterday, and he's drinking out of, like, and it wasn't like a sippy cup, like the real baby sippy cup. It's just one of those like toddler cups, you know. So it was just real shocking to me that just one day post-op that he's like drinking from a cup. And then eating like a whole cracker. Now, Noah usually will shove things in his mouth because, you know, one thing about Noah, he will eat. He's hungry. He wants to eat. He don't care. So right as of now, we haven't had to worry about him not wanting to feed. So we haven't had that issue. But to see him like take the cracker and eat it, that was crazy for me. Crazy, okay?
Yes.
One day post-op, and mind you, we haven't even given him any Tylenol yet. I mean, he's overdue for his Tylenol.
But
he's not even like crying or whining, which lets me know that we can kind of cut down on the amount of Tylenol that we're giving him.
Yep. Arnica Montana that we helped to like alleviate a lot of the sensation and stuff. He likes that as well.
So we'll continue to do that because that's a natural supplement. But I mean, it was just overall really good appointment. It just feels really good to go to appointment. You know, my husband and I were new doing this stuff. We don't know anybody who's had any of the stuff that Noah has had going on. And I feel like every time people ask us to do something for Noah, we just show up and show out for him because
it's an immediate response. Like, you know, when his pediatrician said that he needed a cranial helmet, we did it. When we had to do his tongue tie and lip tie procedure, we just did it.
We just make sure we get it done for him. Like, and we I guess because we just want to make sure that Noah has no issues, we just do what they ask us to do.
Yep.
I also think that's why it's just really working out well for him. We got up every 4 hours and we've been doing those stretches, and
Yep.
we are tired.
Bless you, buddy.
Bless you. We are tired, but we get up every 4 hours and make sure Noah get them stretches in, because it's important to us that he is
Healing and doing everything that we're supposed to do. Because if we don't do what we are supposed to do, then he will feel the effects of that. And we don't want him to go through any of this again. We only wanted him to go through this once. So for us, it's imperative that we keep that same energy, and we keep that same focus of doing it for him, because it was basically us doing it. We're being tested and we're being motivated to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do, not only as his parents but as good human beings, and making sure that our little human being has every opportunity and chance to grow without any issues.
Yeah, Daddy said. So we're about to go get lunch, kind of like a celebratory lunch, because we had a really good appointment. We do in the next couple of days, you know, we have homework we have to do, like we have to send photos, and then, you know, we have to check in with the surgeon as well as the specialist, just to make sure that we're continuing to do everything correctly. So that's in the next couple of days. But so far, I mean, everything is going well. He seems to be doing well. He's moving his tongue around. I'll definitely get some footage so that you can actually see him in motion, just night and day.
Yeah. I'm very proud of the fact that we've been able to do it, and I'm proud of him because
This is tough.
it is tough, but one day removed and he's knocking it out the box. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
very proud of him.
I mean,
So,
just imagine. Oh, I mean, this is a lot for a little 9-month-old to be going through. It was different when I was an adult doing this, but he's still a baby. So you just gotta really give your kids props for when they're able to do stuff, you know? Just give them grace, because I can't even imagine being 9 months old having that procedure. I was 20, but imagine being 9 months old. You're still new, and you got people ramming their fingers in their mouth, and, you know, cauterizing little lip ties. I mean, that's a lot.
sure.
That's a lot. So, you know, I really give Noah a lot of credit. He's really smart. He picks up really, really good, and he seems like, you know, he's gonna recover good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to get some lunch, go home and rest. Since the specialist did the exercises, we have like a little extra buffer from when we're going to do it. So I'm going to adjust the time to, you know, till 6 p.m. So we'll definitely be able to show you that one, since we now have a, you know, better understanding of how, not extreme, but how we're supposed to be doing it. So we'll check in then.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm driving.
They know you're driving, silly. Peace out.
Peace.
All right, so we're closing out today. We tried to film it, but the angle that we had it in, you couldn't really see it. So tomorrow we'll definitely show you from a different angle how we do it. But he already had it done, but this is like his reaction afterwards. See, he's happy. It only hurts for that moment, and then he's like back to normal. Daddy, any final thoughts you want to add for the evening?
It is a team effort. My mother-in-law is here, my wife, we're all doing it together. We know that the time we have is sacrificing now, but it's so much greater for the future, and that everything we're doing for him will have really, really good goals and stuff. So I'm just thankful. Just thankful for everything we have and the help that we're doing. I mean, that we have as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good night and be safe. And wear your mask.
That's right. Always wear your mask, regardless of what anybody tells you. Masks save lives.
That's right. Coming from an essential worker.
That's right. So we will see y'all tomorrow. That'll be day 3, and we don't have much to do tomorrow, so it'll be a full day of us here in the home doing like the exercises. His next checkup's not till Thursday, so say good night, Noah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, y'all.